Hi, ladies. I have had a lot of girls lately saying that they're a little bit intimidated or scared of NAS. I would just call it NAS, Nail Art Studio. Really, guys, this is a huge, huge part of the business that really you can utilize in so many different ways. I love to just create NAS sheets all the time for everything and anything. They're so much fun and so versatile. So I wanted to kind of show you a few things that you can do. So first off, if you've never done NAS or NAS, then just go to your website or go to the workstation, whatever you want, and you would just click on the Nail Art Studio like you see here. Okay. Then once you click on that, it's going to ask for you to log in, and you'll be taken to the Nail Art Studio home, which is this right here. This is the Nail Art Studio home. So on here you'll see any of your approved designs, declined designs, or pending designs. So if you want to create, you obviously would click on Create. That's locking up here. Whenever I screen share, it takes a little bit longer than normal, so bear with it. So once you've signed in, clicked on the Create, you are going to be taken to this screen, and there's so many things you can do within NAS here. Like go to patterns, and you can just choose a pattern that you like. Let's say you're trying to do some sort of fundraiser. You can click on these ribbons, and it's going to put ribbons on there. And then let's just say you want breast cancer awareness. So you can add pink and make them pink ribbons. If it's diabetes, I think it's type 2 diabetes is blue, so you can click on blue, and now you've got type 2 diabetes. So or maybe that's type 1, I'm not sure, but you know what I'm saying. So lots of different things that you can do to just customize this particular design. So if you don't, if you play with this and you're like, well, never mind, I don't want that one, you can just really quickly delete it. Graduations are coming up, same kind of thing. So if you are doing a graduation one, you can choose the school's colors, if it's red, green, whatever you want to do, that would be the school's colors. So there's lots of different patterns that you can choose from that are customized, or preloaded already into here. So you could see right along the top all kinds of different things, and you can layer them too. So if you really want to get creative and layer some things, you can definitely do that. You can take let's see, what would be a good one to layer. Well, maybe not all of these are good for layering, but you could take this one and then throw some spots on top of it. You can do anything you want. You can make those spots then be a color, and then it's black and white stripes with the red animal print on top. So this is totally customizable. So have some fun with what's already here. It's really simple. And then once you've done something, let's just say you were going to keep that and throw those the animal print. No, I probably passed it. Let's just do that one. And let's just keep with our little red and black here theme. Now let's just say you want to add something on top of that. For some strange reason, you really want it super busy. Whatever. You can do that. You can put, a butterfly in the middle of things here. I'm really just making quite the mess of everything here, but there we go. And you can move it. You can put a butterfly down on this end. You can put a butterfly on the other end. So let's just say you wanted to add a butterfly onto the other end. You can copy it, move it out of the way here, then flip it upside down and throw it on the other end. So now you've got a wrap done. To me, it's not my favorite design here, but you guys get the idea of what you can do with this. So, oops. Well, I just hit the wrong button. So let's go back in here. Okay, so like I said, lots of different preloaded designs that you can play with in here. So let's just say you were going to go with a graduation theme. So my high school was Ayala High School in Chino Hills, and it was red and black and white. So let's just pretend I'm going to do things for my alma mater here. And let's just say I'm going to start with some black caps. So then I want to apply them to a couple different nails. So to do that, I would just go in here and decide I'm going to go ahead and put them here, here, and here. And as you can see down back behind this is like where it lists like the different numbers of wraps. And here, here, and here, and then apply design to selected. And that's going to then put them in those boxes. Okay, so now I've got my black caps. Now I want to do a different nail. Let's just say I want to do 2015 grad. Now, because I'm red, black, and white, I'm going to maybe make these red. Make it kind of a deeper red. No, I think I like to. If you don't like one of the color options here, you can always just go into here and kind of really customize it that way. So, okay, so now I like it this way. I'm going to apply to multiple. I'm going to clear what I already put down, and I'm going to pick what boxes I want to make in this design. Okay, so apply to selected. And then I still have a couple more here that I can fill in. So it's kind of up to you. You can just kind of pick whatever you want to do. So maybe you want to throw in some polka dots. Oops, you can bring the other thing forward. Oops. So if you click forward, it puts this in front and like whatever you want in back behind it. But I just right now want to delete that. So let's just say you want to do like polka dots. You can do polka dots. In fact, let's just keep it black and white polka dots. Apply to multiple. And let's just make this 3 and 7. Okay, so apply. And I still have number 4 on each one. Okay, so let's just say I want to do some chevron. Back to my red. Apply to multiple. Clear these and just apply to 4. Okay, so then if I want to see what the whole sheet would look like, I can just click this up here at the top. And it's thinking. And still thinking. It's not usually this slow. When I screen share, it slows everything down. So now, as you can see, here is my NAS graduation NAS sheet for my alma mater. So you saw how quick and easy that was. Like, this was not rocket science. Like, it's just a matter of picking what you like or what you think your customers would like. And then you can come up here to Untitled and write, you know, Ayala High School graduation. And then that's going to save the name of it, okay? And then if you were ready to order them, you would just click preview. And again, it's going to take a little bit just because when I screen share, everything slows down. It's coming. Eventually. Okay, here we go. So when it's time to submit it, for approval, so you can order it, you would come to this screen for preview, and there it is. And the big thing is most of the time people just want to click this submit for approval, and it's going to tell you you can't do that. You have to scroll down and click I agree to the terms, and then submit for approval. Okay? And then that's going to put it in, and then once it's approved is when you can order it. So that's kind of a quick way to do a NAS design. It's just using what's preloaded already in here and just customizing the colors to be what you want. So pretty quick and easy. Now let's just say none of these designs are what you're looking for and you're not a super techie Photoshop graphic designer type person. That would be me. I'm not a Photoshop techie graphic design person at all, but I like to have other things sometimes. So there's a really great website called Etsy. So I'm going to show you Etsy real quick. And what's really great about Etsy is they have these things called digital scrapbook paper. So for digital scrapbook paper, it is literally just you know, a design that kind of is something that you could print out as a scrapbook paper at home to like make scrapbooks, or you can use them for making digital scrapbooks, whatever. But they're also really great for using for NAS. The key is when you find something that you want to use from Etsy is that you want to find that it says somewhere in there commercial use. If it says personal use only, or limited small business use, or limited commercial use, read the fine print. You want to make sure that you are allowed to use this. Some will say commercial use, like this one says commercial use, and sometimes it doesn't say it up here. Sometimes it just says it in the description, or it will say like check the policies from the shop to see what the policies are for the usage, but you want to make sure that you can use these with their permission. If you are unsure, let's just say it doesn't say anything about personal or commercial use or small business use or whatnot, then it's super easy. Just really quick, send them a message and just ask them if you can use it. So like, for example, you would just click on that shop name. So this is the shop that I have purchased before. It says contact shop owner, and in here you would just write, you know, I love your design. Is there any way I can use this to make some custom nail design sheets that I'd sell to a few of my customers, blah, 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 blah. You know, and explain it. If you're not selling it, then just say, is it okay to use your design, you know, so I can give these to my sister for her birthday, whatever. But just ask them. So then you have their written permission that way. But if it says commercial use, you're going to be fine usually. So sometimes I'll still ask just to be safe. But, you know, it's kind of up to you. So when I'm searching, like let's just say I want to search for Hawaiian print digital scrapbook paper. So then you would click, you know, you would search for whatever, you know, topic. This one I'm just looking for Hawaiian print. And then I just look for which kind of set I'm looking for. When you're looking for the digital scrapbook paper, it'll have like multiple little rectangles here of all the different designs in their packs, because they don't usually come with only one. You know, any of these are just clip art. You don't need those. You want to look for these kinds of things. You know, so it could be any of these different things here, as you can see. This is another one. If you wanted to look like, I just was helping Renee and our team do some strawberry ones. So I did strawberry digital scrapbook paper. And look at all these different like strawberry ones. If you're trying to do strawberry ones, you can just pick your favorite one here and download. You would pay for it, obviously, but yeah, and they're pretty inexpensive for how many different sheets you get. Some are like this one's $7, but this one's only $2. This one's 90 cents. You know, they're pretty inexpensive. Again, it's something where you want to look it up and see though if it is for commercial use, personal use. Like this one here, it says commercial use, so you're okay. You can use that one. But if you're looking at one that says, you know, personal use only, send them a message and see if they'll allow you to use them for making nail designs. So I really quick showed you this one here. So I've actually already purchased this one before. If you are on track for going to Maui, you have seen this design before because I sent you a special gift with this design. And it's from here that I got it. So I purchased it. That's why you can't add it to cart because I already bought it. And so once you've purchased it in Etsy, let me go in here. Once you've purchased it, you would just come into your purchases and click download files and then the download button. And then it downloads onto your computer. So then you would have that digital scrapbook paper on your computer. So now let me get out of here. And I'm going to show you how to use this. Okay, so new project. Again, if you are on track for going to Maui, you'll recognize this sheet that I made. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing. I don't know why this top part hasn't loaded yet, if it's just my internet being slow. Oh, because it's already been submitted. Well, so basically all I did was upload them, but now it's not going to show up here. So it would be create new design. go to uploads, and see it shows the uploaded ones that I already have in here. So you would click it. So you can see that's from that same scrapbook paper that I purchased over here. If I can get back to it. See, it's this one right here. So I'm now using that in here. So when I open it, it's a little bit too big. So I just kind of move it over so I can get to the corner. And then I start shrinking it down to the size that I want. See how I'm shrinking it down. If you like it like bigger flowers like this, you can keep it there. If you want it smaller, make it smaller. Okay, so let's just say you like that size of flower. So then you would just go to apply to multiple, and you can apply this design to all of them. And then it'll just go to every single nail once it thinks about it for a little bit. Again, it's not usually this slow. It's just a matter of, with the screen share, it makes everything slower. So, come on. Still thinking. Oh, it started. It's starting to do it. Starting to fill them in. See, it would just basically essentially fill them all in, and usually a lot faster than it is doing right now. So, but let's just say, okay, now I want to do some that have polka dots. I don't really like the look of it being this flower because it's really busy. So I just click the polka dot one, and once it's done thinking about this, see, now it's mega polka dots, way too many polka dots. So I'm just gonna. So slow right now. Sorry guys. It's not usually this hard to do, but screen share just slows it down. Come on. And it seems to be stuck here. Come on. Make that something. It's usually seriously not this slow. Of course, while I'm showing you, it's going to be really, really slow. But so you kind of get the idea, I'm sure, that you just kind of play around with it to get it to be the size that you want and apply it to the wraps that you want. Yeah, it's just really determined to not work for me right now. And I don't know why that is. Let's just delete this and see if that helps. It's still not going to help. Okay. There we go. Is it going to work now? I tell you, the screen share thing is really great because you guys can see what I'm doing, but it also slows down the internet to where then you think this thing is actually this slow, and it's really not this slow usually. Okay, it's just not going to work. But you guys get the idea of just kind of playing around with things and allowing yourself to just really get creative in what you want to do. And if you're not super thrilled with like the patterns that are available, then just go to Etsy, like I showed you, and find one that you're allowed to use, again, with commercial use or small business use or whatnot. And have some fun with those. I've created many using that before. So, you know, it's just about getting a vision of what you want to do and kind of playing with it. Let's try this one more time. Oh, there we go. Now it's going to move. Just took it a little bit. Now you guys can get a better picture here of what I'm doing. As you can see, I always love polka dots. I've put them in the other sheet I showed you as well. I mean, can you go wrong with polka dots? No, I don't think so. All right. getting close to about the size I'm envisioning. And again, it's all about what you envision. There's no right or wrong here. If you like bigger polka dots, then leave it as it is. If you like smaller, bring it in smaller. Super, super easy. Okay, so then apply to multiple, and you can just say, okay, I want every other one now to be polka dot, so it'll break it up a little bit. And I'm going to only do every other one on this side now, so then on the other side, maybe I'll do stripes. So see, now I've got just polka dots and flowers over here. So then let's just, I want to add some stripes. Okay. All right. And right now these are vertical, but I personally don't like vertical stripes on my nails. I like horizontal, and so that's okay. We will fix it to be horizontal then. Maybe about right here. And then you go to the top. Let's see, there we go. Because you want this little thing that sticks up here, because that's what allows you to turn it. See how you get the little turny wheel looking thing? Boom, turn it on its side. You could even do, like, if you like, you know, wonky little sideways ones. That's really cute. I personally just like vertical on this one. I don't know why. Sometimes I do the wonky sideways ones. And as you can see, this is not even perfectly horizontal. So let's fix that. There we go. And then you can decide where you want the stripes to kind of lay on this here. And then apply to multiple. I'm kind of like singing this as I go, aren't I? Okay, so clear all the other, the big thing is to clear the other boxes, because if you start clicking, you know, the new boxes, it's going to go back to all the old boxes too. So always uncheck. So now I've got kind of two different lines, because you can customize every single nail. You can have each side be slightly different or completely different, two different patterns completely, whatever the heck you want. So now you'll get to see what this sheet would have looked like if I had decided I wanted this. This is the sheet I'd be ordering. So lots of things you can do. I hope this kind of gives you an idea of designing, and you know, this is really just basic stuff and gives you the platform of being able to do new things with this. So I hope it helps you. If you have some questions, just let me know. All right, bye ladies.